Garrens, her first public appearance.
Make it know that they're enthusiastic when they get in free. Don't go through that exit because that's our little dressing room. You go through there, you'll see naked testicles. The last thing you want to see.
We have less than a minute to go in this round.
I'll take a famous quote for 300.
Okay. This famous cartoon character is famous for saying, "What's up, Doc?" Oswald.
Who is Bugs? Shakespeare.
Correct, Oswald.
I'll take England for 200.
Okay. She was Prime Minister of England until 1991. Roberta.
I think I wrote it. Sorry. Shut up, Roberta. Margaret Shakespeare.
Correct.
I'll take a famous quote for 500.
She said, "Tomorrow is another day." Oswald.
Who is Scarlet O. Shakespeare? I'll take it.
President. Roberta.
Who is Shakespeare?
Be more specific.
Who is Franklin Delano Shakespeare?
Correct.
Alex.
I have a problem.
I really wanted to do Shakespeare, you know, I'm feeling, I mean, mad. And the people at the casting agency said, "No, Alex," they said, "you should be a game show host." But I wanted to. I'm an actor. I can do Shakespeare. To be or not to be, that is the question. And please, make sure all your responses are in the form of the question.
Crazy things like drinking and wild gooses. Come on, what do you say?
Sure, I'll come to your party, Chris.
Great, we'll see you there. Be sure to bring a six-pack.
Remember reading that in the scriptures. Well, no, when I read the scriptures, are you sure it says that?
Says it right here, Janice. Reading I'm making this up. Well, you want to teach the class? Janice, how did that scripture apply to your personal life?
Well, I guess...
Play football with someone who has AIDS. Tell us why not?
With all the tackling and the touching that goes on in the game, you're bound to catch germs from somebody.
Germs don't cause AIDS.
Sure, doctor. What do cause AIDS then, doctor?
Viruses cause AIDS.
Viruses, germs, they're all the same. I don't want to put anybody that's got either.
We're talking about germs, and this one time we're talking about everyone on the team, half the other team had wet hacking cocks. We're just hugging. And then again, the whole team came down with cold.
There. Now what if Magic Johnson was playing a game and he had a cold? He'd be coughing and hacking all over everybody, and everybody on their team would end up with AIDS.
All right then, to sum up, how do you feel about AIDS victims in professional sports? John?
Would not want to play with them.
Tadeo?
With all that blood.
Sinew flame. I just want people to be safe. And Dr. Schwartz?
Fine, you guys are right. I guess we should just take everybody who has AIDS and put them on their own little desert island and let them die. Yep, that's what we ought to do.
Yep.
Why do ducks fly? Because footballs don't have legs. Shut up! Put my favorite joke back on the fire!
Up until Wednesday, this was kinder, gentler nation. What is it now?
It ain't too bad on putting these our boy, you know. Kind of our boy. Actually, kind of our cousin. Boys are scum, and I can't believe I'm going to conform to society and marry one.
War won. But why do you think the war really started?
Can a man seek to change the world without first changing himself?
No, but sir, how exactly did it happen? What were the steps?
If a tree falls in the forest and no human being is there, does it make a sound?
Socrates, what year did the war start?
If a deer runs into the forest, does she find her foal? Oh, I'm sorry. 1,000 apologies, my student. That's not the answer you were looking for, was it?
Oh, it wasn't.
I see my textbook has quite a different answer.
Well, what does your textbook say?
I'll read it to you. The answer should have been, if an eagle flies through the woods to use his nest. I was thinking of World War II. My mistake.
Mr. Socrates, what time is this period end?
If a swan sails...
No, damn it, what time is this class today?
If an airplane crashes...
Why do you keep doing that?
Doing what?
Answering every question with a question.
Do I do that? My son. If a rooster lays an egg on the top of the roof, which way will it roll?
Thursday.
And I look out on the sea, shining, smiling faces. I can sum up my message to you all in 2 simple words. Get out! But you must be capable of withstanding any type of nonsense or frivolity which comes your way. Do you think you can handle that, Mr. Perkins?
Oh, definitely, sir, definitely.
Good then. So, Mr. Perkins, you live here in London?
Yes, I live outside the suburbs.
Oh, yeah, very nice out there.
Yes, it is rather nice.
Yes, so you're married? Have you any family?
Yes, I have 2 children.
Mr. Perkins.
What?
I'm sorry, not quite the question. I do think it's about time.
You're a bloody loony!
I'm sure you don't need to tell you this is a position with much responsibility. The God of Buckingham Palace is protecting the very center of the British Empire. The man has been established for centuries. The table standing guard for hours on end. The God at Buckingham Palace must not move. He must not shout. He must not talk to anyone. He must not laugh at anything. I warn you, people go to great lengths to try to make our guards laugh. Keep from standing any type of nonsense or frivolity which comes your way if you think that it's worse.
Where's Mr. Bitwater?
That's Marc.
No, I'm sorry, not quite what we're looking for. I'm going to make it for a fun. Yes, Mr. Wilkins. Yes, do have a seat there. Do have a seat. Now, Mr. Hamilton, you are applying for the position of a guard at Buckingham Palace. The guard at Buckingham Palace protects the very center of the British Empire. Guard at Buckingham Palace, not moved, not slouched. That's Belch. Can I wait for me to hit my moment, please? Thank you anyway. Okay, what was saying? Of nonsense. Which comes your way? Well, Mr. Hamilton, you seem to have the right qualifications. Just passed our series of character tests. Congratulations, you've got the job. I see, you've got the job. Congratulations. Mr. Hamilton, you've... I suppose you're wondering why I've called you here. As you know, Lord Chelsea has been murdered. When I've done a large amount of investigating, I have come to the conclusion that the murderer is someone in this room! Now, the coroner has examined the body, and he has determined, due to the angle of the blows inflicted, the murder was probably right-handed. Good you, Wilfred, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't me.
Constance, you're the murderess!
You said, of course not.
Sorry. You! Right, sorry, alright, well then, no, of course it wasn't any of you, you were Chelsea's best friend, that would be preposterous. No, I was merely trying to throw the real murderer off guard. I apologize if I upset any of you. Right, well, okay. Now the coroner also examined the body and he determined, due to the weight of the blows inflicted, the murderer was probably a male. Therefore, I am quite certain, no more fooling around now, the murderer was none other than you! You!
You already asked me.
Oh, I'm sorry, old chap. I didn't ask you yet. All right. Did you not? No. Put your hand down. Put your hands down now. I'm through counting. Murder. Murder was.
Go drink, sir.
You did it.
Yes! It was me I did! I hated him, I wanted to kill him for a long time!
Oh, get your own pocket out of here. Inspector! Amazing! What made you suspect the butler?
Well, Costello was simple, really. I just followed a hunch.
Well, I guess that's the end of the step.
Oh, my name is Brad Christensen, and I'm a Communication 312 student. Part of the course right from the universe, so.
Thanks, Brad. Glad to have you with us. Just jump in with ideas anytime.
Oh, I have something. I heard that there's this new comedy troupe on campus. It would be really funny. We could go out and like take a whole bunch of the rehearsal time and interview them and take pictures and stuff, and then not run the story. Yeah! Do you all realize why they had to lower the price at the bookstore? Because the Better Business Bureau investigated, and they found that some of the clothes they were selling had a 400% markup on them, which is against county regulations. It was all in the Daily Herald. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah. Well, what else is there?
Hey, putting a couple of lights on Major Hill.
Good.
Yeah.
Safety insured for the press.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard the reason why they're putting more lights on Major Hill. Because last night, 3 co-eds were stabbed to death there.
Yeah, well, we can't exactly print something like that.
Well, why not? It doesn't portray a very positive image of BYU. It wasn't a very positive event. I mean... sorry. I assume you must know why the library is cleaning up. Because it burned down? It burned down, all 5 floors, no more learning resource center, no more books, no more carols reserved for graduate students that you must vacate upon request. No more anything, period.
Fred, if you keep talking like this, you can just leave, all right?
Yeah, troublemaker.
What else is that? Come on.
Hey, there were 3 guys that gave CPR to some guy outside the ASB until the paramedics came.
That's good.
Moving on then.
Next story.
Going on quickly.
It was Rex. He was shot.
This is great! Oh, this is great stuff!
It says Saddam Hussein has declared nuclear war on the United States. Bombs have already begun falling on the East Coast. It's the beginning of World War III.
Yes! Isn't it great? The second coming is almost here! What is that? That is disgusting. Where'd you learn how to do that?
I learned it from watching you.
That's right, I can do that, can't I? Da 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 da.
I love you, Dad.
Paid for by the Church of Jesus. Okay, I'm in the BYU bookstore a couple weeks before Christmas, purchasing some of my textbooks for this semester so as to get a head start, jump ahead of the rush. And there's a guy in line ahead of me buying the general course catalog for BYU graduate studies. And so he's there in line, and he's at the end of me, and the cashier takes the books, and she goes, okay, I'll be $5. And he goes, $5? $5 for the general course? And the way the cashier just kind of goes, and he looks at me and says, $5, as if to say, can you believe that? And I looked at him and I came as if to say, I don't care, shut up. But so she gave him the money and she gave him his change, he's still grumbling about it. So I saw the opportunity for a little comedy. So it's my turn, I gave her the book I'm buying, and she rings up, she goes, okay, that'll be $27.25. And I go, $27.25 for this book? It's a communication book. And the cashier kind of laughs. She says, I'm making fun of the guy. The guy I'm making fun of, he turns to me and he goes, hey, ease off, smarty. So I guess the moral is, don't mess around with BYU graduate students because they're tough guys.